guys, we have some delicious Jamaican sorrel drink. And guys, I'm so excited to share my recipe with you because this one is such a nice refreshment. Usually around the Christmas time we drink this, but guys, around here we can't wait that long. We drink this all year round. And once you try this, you're gonna wanna too. So let me go ahead and show you how to make my sorrel drink in your kitchen. Let's get to it.
All right, my love, so here we are at the stove. We're gonna go ahead and get started on this beautiful sorrel drink. All right, so right here I have my Jamaica sorrel, also known as hibiscus flower. Yes, hibiscus flower. We could drink a flower, guys. It's amazing. All right, I'm using this brand and it's gonna be great, guys. I remember the first time my mom made this and she said it was hibiscus, and I'm like, the flower outside, I don't know exactly how they go about getting it ready for drinking, if they just pick it and it's like that, but this is so good. And we get the dry kind in the US, because if you know you're in Jamaica, like, you could get the fresh one, but in the US we get this one. To me, it doesn't alter the flavor. It's still so delicious and amazing, and I love it here. Like, I always have a package of it in my pantry because whenever I'm feeling for sorrel, I just want to pop it out, boil it, and just sweeten it up and enjoy it how I like it. So y'all gotta try this. Comment down below and let me know what y'all think. All right, so right there I popped it in the pot because, like I said, we're gonna bring this to a boil, let it steep up and nice. All right, so you want to also add in some cinnamon sticks. All right, so I just added in a couple because I don't want nothing to be too overpowering. Everything that I'm adding in gives a nice flavor, but you don't want nothing to become overpowering where it takes over the flavor of the cinnamon. All right, so 2 sticks of cinnamon is perfect. All right, and right there you saw me just pouring some water to fill up the pot so that we could extract the nice beautiful flavors that we're about to add into this and that we already added. All right, so, and right here we have some pimento seed, also known as allspice berries. All right, if y'all know me, I cook with this a lot, and it's not only good for savory dishes, it's good for your sorrel drink. Like I said, everything in moderation is gonna add a nice flavor. So you just want to pop in a few berries of those. Don't add too much. All right, but these are necessary because they do add a great flavor, but you don't taste it. All right, and then we just smashed out some ginger, and we're also gonna pop this in our pot here. Ginger is good for your stomach, and ginger has a beautiful flavor. You just don't want to add too much because you don't want it to be burning your throat, but just the right amount of ginger is perfect, guys. And I don't know if you could tell, but look how red that sorrel is already getting. We haven't even brought it to a boil yet, but that's how powerful sorrel is. And sorrel is good for your respiratory system. So any cold or anything that's coming in or trying to come in, if you just keep up with drinking your sorrel whenever, like, this will fight out all of that and clear you up right away. So this is a great drink that is nice to have in rotation. Like, it's a refreshment that is good for you, that you could control how much sweetener you add in, right? So it's like a guilty pleasure that you don't have to feel guilty about because it's actually working for your body, and it's so nice. So guys, I'm telling you, so good, guys. Like, see, it's so red and nice and refreshing. Good stuff here. It's like a tea that you feel good drinking it. You're like, this tea is so good. Like, is this even a tea? Like, it's so nice, right? But you get to sweeten it up and add your ice to it, and it's so nice, guys. So right there, you just want to cover it, bring it to a boil, and then you're gonna steep it. All right, so you see right here it came to a boil, so I just turned off the stove. So once it comes to a boil, you just want to turn off the stove because you don't want it to be sitting there boiling. That's not what you want to have. So you just bring it to a boil, and then once it starts boiling, you're just gonna steep it. All right, so what I mean by steeping is just covering it and just letting it cool down, and all the flavors just extract into the sorrel water there, all of that good stuff that you're gonna drink. All right, and you see me just using the spoon to show you guys how deep red and beautiful that has become. All right, so all of that ginger and allspice berries and cinnamon has just extracted their flavor, and it's gonna be so good, guys. So I actually left mine overnight to just cool off because I did this in the evening. So you just want to leave it to cool off and steep. All right, my loves, so right here I have my sorrel all steeped and nice. It's the next day, so it got to cool off and everything. So now I'm just pouring it through a strainer to make sure that all the sorrel and stuff just gets separated from the drink, so that I could go ahead and sweeten it up and enjoy this nice refreshing goodness. All right, so you just want to strain that off, and that you already got everything that you need out of that, so you could just go ahead and throw that away. Here I have 2 cups of sugar that I'm going to add to my sorrel. That's just brown sugar. The beauty of making your own drink is that you could add the amount of sweetener. You get to choose a sweetener that you want to use. So I opt for brown sugar. Okay, so whichever sweetener that you want to use, you could use that. And you could use how much ever you want. If you want it to be sweeter or less sweet, you could go ahead and decide that. So just go ahead and stir in your sugar, make sure everything is dissolved. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and strain it again to make sure that none of the sorrel flour or pimento seed or anything is in the drink, because you don't want to be drinking and then, you know, you get one of those. Just go ahead and strain it again to make sure everything is out of there. All right, so I just got one little piece. Like you could see there, it's just one little piece, but I just like to double strain it just to make sure. All right, so yeah, guys, this is super simple to make. And here I have my pitcher. I'm just pouring some in. I actually got this whole pitcher and another like large mason jar of drink from that sorrel that I made. So amazing. So I'm just popping in some ice right here because I gotta enjoy this refreshment. And it was actually hot this day, so it was perfect. Just have that refreshment to cool down. Nice refreshing drink. As I said, sorrel is really good for you. It provides a lot of benefits, and it's also a great, nice, refreshing drink that's so tasty. It's unlike any drink you've ever tried, guys. So good. I'm telling you, if you had sorrel before, you know. If you haven't, you need to try this. So amazing. Look how refreshing and nice that is. All right, my love, so enjoy this one. If you love what you see, give this video a big thumbs up. Share this with your friends so they could know how to make some sorrel too, because this is super simple, quick, easy drink that took me literally 5 minutes to put together and boil on the stove and just let it steep and then strain it, sweeten it up. That's it. And it's so quick and easy. Whenever you go to the store, just pick up a pack of sorrel. I also have a natural pineapple juice video up, so go ahead and check that out as well. You could get it there, guys. It's amazing. I'm telling you. Once you start making your own drinks, you won't have to worry about, you know, like, oh, I'm drinking too much sugar, because you're controlling the amount of sugar that you put in.